Steph. How have you been? I'm so excited for this weekend. You have no idea. We're going to watch Fashion Faux Pas with Misty. I'm just getting that pulled up too. And I apologize. I am snippy. Just wait until you see what they've got coming out. Oh my god. Let me put this screen up. First, I'm going to put disclaimers up. So here comes the disclaimers. Oh, baby! Okay, here we go. And everyone who's showing up 3 minutes later, hello, I started early. Hi. Yay, life is so exciting. Hi, how are you guys? Hello, Erin. Okay, I am so excited. There's a lot going on. So let me turn the music down. Sunny travels. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh baby. Okay. All right. So what do we want to start with today? Hello, Michelle. I say we start with the fashion faux pas with Misty while we wait for more people to show up. Okay, so let me get this all big on the screen. And
hey paparazzi, it's Wednesday and time for sneak peeks. The items that I'm about to show you will be available tomorrow during new release time. Let's go through my outfit.
Let's go through the outfit together, everyone. So we have denim jeans that look like they could honestly be a dress. They're, ooh. And then an olive green coat and a black t-shirt. Wow. Okay. What is she going to describe this as? Let's wonder.
I am wearing a suede jacket today.
Ooh,
one thing I love about this is you'll see that it kind of bubbles under on the side, right? The seam
Michelle,
is inside
we'll get
the
there.
jacket. That
but
bubble
you share too.
type style in skirts and in jackets is a really fun trend. Obviously, I've got on super wide leg pants,
Kimberly.
simple black
Enjoy
shirt,
the membership
and
for
then
the
I
month.
have on animal print loafers. So what I did is I loaded up on cachet today. So I have.
First of all, how is she not tripping all over her pants? Because if I was trying to go up a flight of stairs with those pants on, I'd be falling on my face. I'd be like, but yeah, those things are massively huge.
Stacks all over. You're going to see I have a stack, right? The rhinestone and then the chain on my hand. I have obviously a larger oval, and
notice that she's wearing nothing but the cachet line. She's got her cachet bracelets with her cachet rings, cachet, cash poop.
then this ring is a stack. Over here, I have a heart, and then I have got some fun rhinestones to pull in, right? So I've got a rhinestone here, and then I have got a cubics there, so sparkle, dainty. Then I have on fun gold earrings, and I have stacked my necklaces. So I love the ability with cachet to be able to add layers, and because they're a little bit smaller, a little bit daintier, you can start to add 2, 3, 4 and still have a minimalist look.
Should we add up her minimalist look? Yes, I think we shall. So let's do that really quickly. Okay, so because we're waiting for everyone to show up, so let me get the calculator up. Calculator. Okay, so I'm going to move this over here for just a second, and we're going to shop the cachet line. Hi, Jelly Snack. You're welcome. Hi, Cher. How was your job interview? I mean, did it go well? I'm hoping it went well. By the way, your hair looks bomb. Okay, so let's talk about all the stuff she's wearing. So here's the heart ring. So $48 there. And then, oh, someone sent me the squiggle sperm rings. We found them. And then let's see. She's wearing this necklace, so another $48 there, plus $40 for the earrings. And then we have $56 for that layered look. And then let's find this $72 for that. And then another $48 for that. And then, geez, sorry, I'm just coughing up a storm. Okay. And then, um, I know that rhinestone ring was like $56 back when they had it. So, and that one was 40, so plus 56 plus 40. So her cachet look is like $500 worth of jewelry. That's ridiculous. Hi, Frenchie. So that's crazy. That's just too much money. I love your new hair. I think it looks great. And I'm really sorry that your little Henry, Annie's brother, destroyed your Bam Bams, little
And
little
obviously, the ring
cutie.
tour is a really fun vibe. All right, so I'm going to show you the items that are headed your way. Let's start with this amazing earring. It is leather based. You're going to see right here, we have the gold studs and then the red stone right there in the center.
Who thought
Super
that was a
lightweight.
good idea?
Obviously, because it's a leather or more of like a fabric type material rather than metal, you can get a
So, is it leather or is it fabric? Because those two things are completely different. So, is it leather or is it fabric? I don't know. So you passed the group interview and now you're on to the next round. Yay! Hi, Rhonda. Okay.
larger scale item at a lighter weight. Look at that
And
detail.
Michelle,
So
spill
cool. I
your
think this
tea
is
in the
so fun
chat
if you just want to pop
or
a color
email
and
it
then
to
layer
me.
with other gold accessories, or if you want to play on the red. Certainly you could add
Play
more
on the
stone
red.
items in. This is a really fun ring. So you're going to see ombre through the blues. And you've got the different materials right there. I also love that we've got that pop of pearl and then the white rhinestones.
Pop
It's
of
going to come up
pearl.
pretty proud off of the finger. Smooth outside finish. And then that eclectic cluster right there in the center. I'm going to show you this
Yay.
necklace. I love this. So this is going to edge more towards the pastels. You're going to see like an opalescent look right there, right? You can see like the green, how
When I was a paparazzi consultant, the opalescent stuff didn't really sell. Does it still sell? I don't know. I doubt it.
pretty is that. Obviously gold based and then those light, delicate, light pink rhinestones. So, so pretty. And I
Pink
love when
and
we mix these
gold
together
and
because I feel like this
blue.
starts to look almost like a print or a pattern, but it's just in the necklace itself. I also want you to see right here, look how pretty that prismatic gem is. You see, it kind of pulls the green and pink together
Look how
and just
pretty
like
it
that.
is.
Beautiful shine. All right, now this is a
Oh,
gorgeous one. This
you'll
was
kill
only
it.
available. It's only been seen as a life of the party piece in gold. So this is the first time that everyone's been able to purchase this. Check
Massively
this out. Are
oversized
you
too.
kidding me? This is so pretty in the silver and white. This is a large scale earring. Obviously super lightweight.
So I have a friend who still buys paparazzi from a consultant in another state. And she bought the Life of the Party gold hoops like that. And the first time she put them on, the rhinestones started popping out. And then because the back is hooked to the earring itself, it snapped in half, making it a useless earring. So she's like, that was the biggest waste of $8 I've ever spent.
Okay, one of my favorite things, and I'm going to show you this, I'll take it actually off of the tag right here, is the back is connected. So you're going to see right there, you see how the clasp right there is connected. So you're just literally going to pop it through, okay? And that
See?
is
See?
all one piece. So it's going to go all the way around the ear. Just hug it tight with a sparkly finish. Absolutely gorgeous. This is a really fun pair of
Absolutely
earrings. So you're going to
gorgeous.
see this is
So
a hammer
gorgeous.
texture. Circle.
Okay, I got to read Michelle's thing. One of the Mean Girls crew, Miss Kathy DeCastro, has a whole brick and mortar papa store. She is slowly getting rid of display cases and posting them for sale on Facebook. What? Huh? Okay, something's on the horizon. Someone's not speaking truth. So let's talk and testify on that. Woo! You're welcome, Nate.
Heart, circle, really, really pretty because of that texture. Look how much the light bounces off of it, right? It's
If
almost like a
Kathy
sequence,
DeCastro's
meaning
getting rid
the
of
way
her
the
brick
light
and mortar
catches it.
store, you know
So,
something's
so
up.
beautiful. Can be worn with a ton of different things. Obviously can be made very casual, which I think is really conducive for everyday wear. This one is a really fun piece. You're going to see in the copper. Then we've got the gems. Look at this, like a tone on tone, right? You're going to see that peach and yellow
It's in the copper. It's in the copper. Okay.
and blue and green inside there. Beautiful blue. And then this is actually the true tone on tone right there with the peach, right?
It's not really
So
tone on
pretty. I
tone.
love
It's
that they
peach and
flank down. I
copper.
also love that it has movement. You see as I move the necklace, how they kind of just dance along the chain. So pretty.
So
Lots of
cute.
things to pair
So
that with.
fun.
This is a natural stone ring, so this is going to be in rose quartz based. See that light
That
pink
looks
right
more
there? I
white
love the
than rose quartz.
rhinestones around it. Feels very
Oh,
boho,
just
right?
wait, Michelle.
Obviously a stretch back. This is going to fit a lot of
Obviously, it's
different
a
ring
stretch back.
sizes.
It's a paparazzi ring, not
This
a
is a really
cachet
fun one.
ring.
This is going to be more of a playful earring, I feel like. You've got that beautiful.
This is going to be an ugly rhinestone monstrosity with a teardrop with rhinestones scattered throughout it. It's so cute and it's so fun. And I'm so excited for it.
Peach at the top with a prismatic overlay. You've got that blue and then the white teardrop
And they
at the
don't even
bottom, meaning
hang
those
right.
white rhinestones. So pretty, and I love the detail, right? Each piece uniquely placed together. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, this is a
Absolutely
fun one. This
fabulous.
is going to be, I feel like this is more of a statement necklace based on size, but you've got that flower at the bottom. You've got two different tones of like orange, right? Definitely one.
Okay, I'm just gonna say, this looks like something someone would wear if they were like trying to show off that they have a lot of money, but they really don't have a lot of money. But this is like, ugh. I don't get what their obsession with prismatic rhinestones, oil slicky, iridescent rhinestones. I'm taking my hoodie off, you guys. Sorry, I'm getting hot, so ignore my crazy hair. Um, so I don't understand the obsession with that either. And I don't understand the obsession with overbearing statement pieces. It's crazy. I mean, it's just absolutely crazy. Have a conference in Utah ready to pump each other. And, oh, I'm sure they do, Frenchie. I am sure they do. They're all in the Mormon church in some capacity. So, yeah, they look over how they can screw the little men in the church, and it's all prosperity doctrine BS. So, there's that.
One
And
that tends to be a
yeah,
little bit more peach, and then this one starts to have just a hint
my
of
hair is
coral
getting
with it.
too
You
long.
can see the white rhinestones, but again, because of the size of the pendant, starts to become a statement. Simple chain going all the way around. I love
That
the
chain
way
is
that the
not
pendant
simple because it
attaches.
doesn't lay
Gives it just
right.
a bit more of a drop. So pretty.
So cute. So
This is
fun.
a darling stud, so this is going to be a turquoise stone stainless steel exterior.
Oh, look. It's a starlit shimmer piece. Now, instead of $1, it's 8. That's crazy. Okay, my hair's bugging me. Give me a second. And I'm wearing my Timu earrings, y'all. So give me a second. Okay. Okay. This is what happens when you're growing your hair out, you guys. It just looks like crap all the time.
Look how cute that is. So if you've got
It's so
multiple piercings,
cute.
this is a great one, or you can place it in your main piercing.
And look,
Absolutely
my Timu
amazing,
earrings.
especially if you love stone or the boho look.
Matching my
This is a
Alaska
really fun
necklace.
bracelet as well. So you're going to see this is a copper base, and then you look at that natural stone. So we've got the green, and it's got a little bit of that rust inside of it, or that red. You've got a little bit of the ivory, like so pretty.
If you're trying to sell jewelry that everyone already knows it's super duper crappy, you don't describe it. Look at that rust. Because then the first thing I thought was like, where's the rust on the copper? And I'm looking at it, I'm like, where's the rust? I don't see the rust. But yeah, there's totally rust on there. Hi, Melody, I'm good.
But because of the way the colors marbleize together, you start to get sections that almost feel like right there, right?
But it's
Tone on
rusty
tone with the
and so cute
copper.
and so fun.
I love that. So you're going to see the different pieces. Obviously, because this is natural stone,
Obviously.
each piece, meaning each stone, is unique in its
Still
pattern
think
and
those
its
pants are
marbleizing. And that's what
ridiculous.
I love about anything that is natural based. So you could get two different rings. They're going to have a slight variation in the veining in these bracelets. No bracelet, no, meaning you could have one or you could have five. You could stack them all up. They are not going to be the exact same pattern on
It
this
is.
stone
It
because
really is,
they
Melody.
are natural. All right, this is a really fun one. This is old gold. So that means that it's gold, but then it has an antiquing over the top, which is going to show the detail. This is a nest placed vertically, meaning a bird nest if you look at it from the side, right? And then there's a bird just
Hello,
setting in
Airedale.
there. A hint of blue, not overdone. So as you look at this, actually, you're going to see the gold
It's a
way
bird
before just that
in a
subtle hint
nest.
of blue.
If
Absolutely
you wanted to make it
darling.
look
I
more
love
real,
that
you
it's
should have put
nestled
some
inside there,
bird
and I
eggs
love
in
that
there
it's
with
3D, meaning it's going to curve
blue
out, right?
stone or something.
Come off of the body.
Because it looks like a
And
robin.
this one is amazing. So this is going to be white gems coming down. It's going to cascade down. I love the different shapes
Get
on this
ready
earring.
for
You can see here,
prom.
we've got a horizontal orientation of the rectangle. Look around the outside. We've got the teardrop with the point facing in. And then here we've
Yes,
got a
they are
teardrop. The
stupid.
outside ones are a bit more elongated. This centralized one is going.
Okay, the consensus is in. The consensus of my audience is in. The pants are stupid. The pants are just off. And I muted my microphone, but they are just awful. They are terrible pants.
Going to have the
But the
point up,
jewelry
so it's
she's
going to look
wearing
like
is almost
three
$500
different
worth of
shapes.
cachet
So
line
beautiful, could be
jewelry.
worth so many things. And again, I love that this rectangle piece is going to bring it down, and it's just like an extended drop of the earring. Now, these items will be available tomorrow during new release time. We hope that we get to see you at Empower Me Pink. We've already completed our first stop in Los Angeles, and it was so fun. So if you're headed to one of the other stops, make sure you come up, give me a hug. Let's take a picture
No,
together.
don't
And we're going to
have
have
a
an amazing time
parasocial
learning. These
relationship.
items will hit your back office tomorrow. Have an incredible evening. Most importantly, please know you're loved.
So I can't remember who commented on one of the old videos from a while ago, but I thought it was funny. In fact, let me see if I can find who said it. And I'm sorry, you guys, I am like choking up a storm and I can't stop. Think and Dreamer Sketcher Spy wrote, funny watching your old videos and hearing about all the upcoming trends that never really happened. And I'm just like, yep. Let's talk about all those trends that never really took place. Okay. All right, you guys. So here's here's something that one of my amazing viewers brought to my attention. The Bling Boss is selling her mansion. So here's the Bling Boss's real estate listing. So let's look and see how the Bling Boss was living. High on the paparazzi hog, shall we? Okay, so here's the mansion. She had a pool. There's her lot with a private lake. Uh, there's a view. There's the front door. There's the grand entryway with the wine cellar. Look, that's where she made her cachet commercial. Good night, Frenchie. And then notice the blingy chandelier, okay, with her grand piano and the boring but, fabulous white art. This looks like something, I mean, this art piece right here kind of reminds me of Kingpin on Daredevil. I'm just saying. And here's another blingy chandelier. And then here's the Bling Boss's. soon to be former kitchen. Ooh, ooh, ah. Another bling bossy chandelier with the wine cellar attached. Ooh, ooh, ah. Here's the casual dining space, the tile backsplash. You know what's funny is there's no like little, I mean, this was a big thing in Utah, so I'm amazed she doesn't have one here. But above the stove, people would always have a pasta line put in for like water to fill up the pasta pot, but that doesn't have one. Kind of shocking. And then here's the uber expensive wine cellar. Here's the great room with the leather couches and the TV and the entertainment space. Ooh, ooh, ah. Look at all the beautiful things. Here's Miss E. coli's bedroom, apparently. She has a fireplace. Wow. And then more schmoozy art. And then here's the Bling Boss's double-headed shower master bath with a soaker tub. I mean, it's a nice house, don't get me wrong. I'll show you the price in a minute. Okay. So, you know, I personally would not like to shower in that shower because I don't like having a draft or a breeze when I'm showering because unless the water's hitting you at all times, any draft is cold and it's very unpleasant to me. But that's just me. And then here's another bedroom and another bathroom. That one is at least enclosed. And then another super soaker tub. And then I'm guessing this is one of the kids' rooms. And I'm guessing that's one of the kids' bathrooms. And then another great room, another bedroom, another big space. Ooh, ooh, ah. Here's the theater room, and another room, and another room. There's 8 bedrooms in this thing, y'all. And then here's the Bling Boss's office where she wrote the book that's prominently displayed on the shelf. You know what I've found very interesting is the real estate listing is incredibly depersonalized. So there is no real personalization. It's been sterilized, in my opinion. Okay. And then here's the outdoor cooking space with the covered, you know, thing. And then, you know, the boathouse and the 3-car garage with the covered parking. And I'm guessing that's a guest house. Who knows? Nope. Oh my God. So this is her paparazzi room. Oh my God. I would not put that on my real estate listing unless you want everyone to know that you're a bling boss. I mean, that to me is a little embarrassing. So here's her warehouse right here. Hi, Tina. Beautiful mansion bought off the backs of her downline. Now she probably can't afford it now that the well's running dry. That's my opinion of it as well. Okay. So here's the bling boss's office. All her paparazzi swag. And there's her private lake and yeah. Okay. So here's all the drone footage. Here it is at night. And yeah. So there's the actual listing. Okay. So it's pending. So she is under contract on this listing. Okay. So 5.51 acres, single family residence, 4-car garage, HOA dues are $750 a month just for the HOA dues. Let's see what this listing says because I love to see what realtors do because you guys know I was a realtor once upon a time. Okay, under contract, but accepting back backup offers. Experience the rare opportunity to own one of the most distinguished estates at Stone Lake Ranch. Now available for the discerning buyer ready to elevate their lifestyle. This Mediterranean masterpiece in Tampa Bay's premier luxury community is a showcase of timeless architecture, privacy, and grandeur, offering a lifestyle that few properties can rival. Set on a sprawling acreage with a striking front elevation, stately double door entry, and elegant circular driveway, this residence commands attention the moment you arrive. Step inside to a soaring two-story ceiling and opulent formal living area that perfectly frames the views of the resort style pool, your own private pond, and deeply wooded conservation lands in an awe-inspiring natural canvas that enhances both privacy and tranquility. Did AI write this? I mean, good God. Unlike many luxury homes in Central Florida, this estate offers a rare combination of waterfront serenity and a dense protected forest, creating a sanctuary where peace and seclusion abound. Crafted for effortless, entertaining, and multi generational living, the first expansive floor features four well appointed bedroom suites, a wine cellar, and a formal dining room, and a convenient elevator. The chef's kitchen is a culinary dream with dual islands, double ovens, and a digital cooktop with commercial grade hood, oversized custom refrigerator, and a walk in pantry. An exceptional fusion of beauty and utility. A stunning spiral staircase ascends to the second floor that opens to a loft and three additional bedroom suites, a home theater for an immersive movie night, and an additional guest bedroom, ideal for extended family or visiting guests. Across the porte cochere, a detached office suite offers a dedicated professional haven with built ins and a private bathroom and its own entry tailor made for entrepreneurs, creatives, or those seeking a serene work environment from home. Yeah, just take the pink color out and it would be decent. Okay, outdoors, your private oasis continues with exclusive access to your own picturesque pond, alive with bird life, gators, and reflections of century old oaks, as well as uninterrupted views, blah, 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 blah. So, let's keep going. With 24/7 man gate, miles of private roads, and proximity to top destinations, just 20 minutes from Tampa, 30 minutes from the Tampa International Airport, and just under an hour to Orlando, this estate offers a rare fusion of natural beauty, security, and convenience. It's more than a home. It's a legacy property built for those who value privacy, elegance, and blah, blah, blah. So here's the question I have. If she was doing so well in paparazzi, why doesn't she own that property? And here's the other thing. A few years ago, she was talking about refinancing it. So to me, it sounds like either A, somebody who claims to know a lot about money was living beyond their means and didn't save for a rainy day, or, uh, didn't plan ahead. But if you were going to buy this house, okay, and put down a 20% down payment, your mortgage payment each month would be $22,000. That's insane. $22,000 per month. That's crazy. That's like crazy, crazy. I don't know anyone outside of Jeff Bezos, maybe, who would want to mortgage $22,000 a month. So, oh, how the mighty have fallen. Okay, so let's go back to I love it. Yes, E. coli apparently lies a lot, but we can't prove it. But you know, I'll read you what her post said on her page because one of y'all sent me a screenshot of it, and I'm not. Uh, nope. Okay, hold on. So let me get it. I gotta find it. Hold on. Work's bugging me. Just message me what you need me to do, and I'll do it in a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that, y'all. Okay. So what was I doing? I was getting the message open. So thank you, Miss Cece. Cece for sending me this. Okay, let me get into the post. Okay. So this is what E. coli posted on her page. I understand real estate and values. Remember, I ran a mortgage department and have other property investments, but this is beyond what we considered in 5 years. This is God's hand. Phew. Hashtag bagod. Okay, so hashtag bagod. We are closing this chapter while writing a new one. Don't be afraid to move. Don't be afraid to buy. Don't be afraid to sell. When we were building, people often said this was our forever house. I quickly corrected them and said, no, it's not. It's wealth building. I'm going to miss Larry and Linda and their cousins. Who the hell are Larry and Linda? I don't care. So she said it was never intended to be her forever home. She was wealth building. Um, the real estate market in Florida right now sucks. I'm just gonna point that out. One, because you can't get insurance for your home in Florida. Two, the Airbnb market is drying up, and Canadians are selling their properties and going back to Canada because, we have an idiot in the White House. So that's my opinion, and I'm allowed to have it. Okay, so these are the pictures of the jewelry that came out during Empower Me Pink. Let's take a look. So we have tangled neck mess, uh, overly done and gaudy earrings, what looks like bamboo hoops. We're going nautical theme again. Lemons, because yeah, paparazzi jewelry is nothing but lemons. I wish we could. That would be so nice. I'll look it up on Redfin and see if there's anything there. Give me a second and I'll look. And then we have, I don't know what that is, if it's a headband or a bracelet, but it's ugly. And then a beetle ring. What? And then a cuff with a flower in wicker. And then eternal ease, impressive individual. Okay, yay. Let me see if I can find it on Redfin. So give me a second. Let me see if I can find it on Redfin. I should have saved it. Oh, here it is. Okay. Sometimes Redfin will tell you what they bought it for. Oh, okay. Let's look. Okay, well, here we go. Share, ask, and you shall receive. So in July of 2019, she bought the land for 168,000, and then she built the property, and she built it for 1,840,700. Okay. And then she originally listed it for sale for 3,425,000. She lowered the price for 3,325,000 in March. Then she took it off the market because, after you've been on the market for 6 months and no offers, you're obviously overpriced. So she took it off the market. And then she put it back on the market in September and listed it for 3,300,000. And then it went under contract 12/2/2025 and is pending and accepting backup offers. So, yeah. So, if she would have sold it a couple years ago before Trumpty Dumpty took office, she probably would have made more money off of it. But guess what? She didn't. So, in real estate, y'all, timing is everything. Okay. So, remember these uh, lovely ripple earrings right here, the ripple squiggles. Okay, so let me get into, because I remember one of you sent me the picture. I believe it was Monique that found, yeah, Monique found them. So here we go. They were called Golden Twisted Water Drop on Temu. Okay, so Golden Twisted Water Drop Temu. Okay, so let me go to images. Golden Twisted Water Drop on Temu. They kind of look like this, but they're a little bit different. Okay, so here we go. So here's no, stop, Temu, stop. Stop! I don't care. I'm not buying anything today. Okay, yeah, I don't care. I don't care. Can I just get oh, this is so annoying. Okay, I just want to see these. So here's the Temu pair that Monique found and sent to me. Okay. Yeah, well, you know, if it hasn't closed yet and they're accepting backup offers, my guess is it's not going to close. Or if it is going to close, it's going to close in the next week, which is why she finally announced it on her Facebook page. So, here's the Ripple. Here's the paparazzi pair, and they're $48 for paparazzi, or you can get them for $1.12 on Temu. And the only difference is this little teardrop here, not there. Personally, I like that one better. So $48 or $1.12. Gosh, it's a tough decision to make. I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I might not be able to make that decision today. It's going to be too hard. You know, there's that. Okay, so let me find the other Empower Me Pink pictures. So apparently, Empower Me Pink, they're giving away backpacks. Here's more people at Empower Me Pink celebrating their parasocial relationships. And here's uh, Ozempic Queen and the replacement. And Misty wearing a grandma shirt. And Trent looking old and parasocial. And it looks like Channy's lost a little weight. So she must be doing the Ozempic or something now, too. So, shallowism never really goes away. All right, so here's another Empower Me Pink video. And look, come and get your free backpack. We're trying to clear out the warehouse. Do you want a backpack? Here, you get a backpack. You get a backpack. Everybody gets a backpack. And then we have, they're talking about the style ambassador. This one looks pretty full. And then you get to hear your rah rah shish kumbah BS, and then you hear from your elites telling you all the stuff. Yay. And then last chance to register. Los Angeles is done. Okay, so let me get out of here. And we have another person that recently quit paparazzi. Her name was Jody Marie. So she made the announcement. I've decided I'm no longer going to be a consultant. It does sadden me very much to say that I was with them for 5 years. I really considered coming back, but honestly, the price went up. The jewelry, both wholesale and retail, and I don't think it's worth it anymore for both myself and my customers. My sales would drop significantly due to everything in the world being overpriced as much as it is. Also, loss of interest in jewelry. Plus, right now, I need to focus on getting a more stable income. I do want to say that in the 5 years I was with the company, I really came out of my shell and being able to go live every day. I met so amazing people. With that being said, I still have a lot of jewelry. That is the understatement for everybody who quits. With that being said, you still have a lot of inventory and you're stuck with it unless you discount it. But that is the thing. They never talk about that. They never talk about how all of their consultants have a ton of excess inventory left over. It's really sad. Okay, so this month's promotion is called Gimme the Glitz. Want this piece right here? It looks like one of the pieces they gave away at a convention a couple years ago. Okay. In February, every consultant order of $75 or more will include a free exclusive accessory. The free accessory is up for grabs and will rotate throughout the month, with sparkly new surprise being unveiled the moment the previous one sells out. So let's see what the Gimme the Glitz piece is going to be. So, merch alert. So, they're trying to get the paparazzi branded men's ring out of the back office. And then that must have been a sneak peek. Those aren't new. We've seen those before. So here's the second Gimme the Glitz piece. It looks like a Life of the Party pair of earrings. And then we have a Bronco. Sorry, the Denver Broncos lost. It's a shame. And then we have Life of the Party fit for royalty. It's blue. Who cares? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to look that up when it does. Trust me, I have it saved in my favorites. She's probably selling the mansion because she knows paparazzi's nearing the end. Yeah. That's the thing. We are seeing all these elites make drastic changes in their lives, right now. I mean, um, just like I'm going to scroll up here. Melissa shared with us that Kathy DeCastro, she's getting rid of her brick and mortar shop. She's getting rid of her display cases and she's posting them for sale on Facebook. That's telling. Um, Mandy Walker has been going live like every single day. So she's really pushing to try and get rid of her inventory. And God knows that girl has a lot. You've seen her store. And then, they're still advertising convention and everything. But yeah, it's I think we are at the end. I think the bullet, I think they're going to pull the rug out from underneath everybody this year. I really do. So, and again, if you have a birthday this month, you get a lens cleaning cloth that says paparazzi on it with a cute little bag. I mean, this is the free gift for your birthday. Does it come with the glasses? No. You just get this little pouch with a little paparazzi lens cleaning cloth. Ooh, so exciting. And then, so this was the first piece. And let me zoom in if it will let me. So it's a chain and it had little rhinestones pressed into it. And I swear they gave that away at convention a few years ago. So, okay, now let me close this out. Okay, here's a fashion fix set from way back in the day. Okay, Do you guys remember this one? It was called Tie the Knot, and this was the something vow earrings. What's next? Paparazzi maxi pads? Yeah, Mandy, that is. That blue necklace is available on Shein in red, green, and purple for $7.92, and it comes with full matching earrings. Good to know, Mandy. Good eye. So here's a fashion fix set from way back in the day. Everyone remember this? Everyone, please look at your screen. If you're listening, look at your screen. Okay, so this is from March of 2017. So 9 years ago. Okay, now let's go. Look, they're back. Take a vow. Earrings are back in the paparazzi back office. And oh, look, the necklace is back too. I just thought, where did it go? Let's go back up here. So the Take a Vow necklace and the earrings are back. Circa 2017 fashion fix, now available in the back office. Tell me again how things never come back into rotation. I think they lie. Monica Cox claims she's making money, but I've watched her lives and name comparisons, Kimberly, and a good portion of her customers are still active paparazzi consultants. She may have some actual customers, but a good portion of them were or still are paparazzi consultants. So, okay, so let's go up to the top. So let's take a look at what the new releases were today. We have the Gen Hex bracelet. That was also a fashion fix in 2019. And then There She Glows. Mojave Moon. That's not new. And then we've got Walk This Way. Burnished Bouquet. Again, not new. Daring Delight. That's new, but it's a play on old things. These Planetary Polish. I swear you can get these drop hoop earrings on Temu. And then we have the Blooming Buzz. Those are not new as well. And then we've got this Thrilling Twist. I had that in gunmetal. I think I still do. And then Worldwide Color. It okay. It's Terrazazo. Who cares? And then we have Angelic Anchor. Yeah, okay. And then we have some stupid ring with trillion cut stones and pointy things, and then a dragonfly, and then another big ring and sees the superstars. No thanks. And then we have Teardrop Transit, $8 for another pair of Starlit Shimmer earrings. Wow. And then Lucky Legacy, it's got Lucky Charms. David, can you say they're always after me, Lucky Charms? He's not listening. He's in a meeting. And then $64 for that. And then Forage in rhodium, a $40 ring. That's crazy. And then uniquely unconventional, some ring. And then we've got Prairie Block Party. That's not new. We've seen that one before. Rural Repose. Again, not new. Sahara Stars. That's not new either. Little House on the Prairie Bow. And then charmies and leathers or fabric because Misty couldn't clarify which one it was. And then glittery, starry, butterfly, stupid, ugly, uh, 9 years old. The March tug and pull. The Georgia O'Keeffe ring is back. Yay, because everyone wants to wear a vagina on their finger. Yeah, okay. And then Jovial Jubilee, again, not new, seen that one before. Starlit Shimmer, called Rose Recognition, $8 for a pair of stupid little post earrings. Yay. And then we've got Skyscraper Tug and Pull. Yay. And then Firework Flare. Is this the new trend that Missy's trying to make up? I wonder. And then we're getting into the stuff that was in that bad sneak peeks with Misty. Oh, look, the hummingbird or the bird necklace didn't sell out. Darn. And neither did that. Darn. I'm just looking at this stuff and none of it sold. All the stuff she showed, it's all still sitting here. The rumors are true. I do have a special girl in my life. You're just too good to be true. Can't take my eyes off of you. If you've seen Drop Dead Gorgeous, you know the scene I'm singing. Da 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 da. Okay, Fortunate Freedom, Teardrop Transformation, more stupid charms. And if you've not seen Drop Dead Gorgeous, it's one of my favorite movies, but it's kind of not politically correct anymore, but it was funny back in the 90s, okay? So, here's the rusty bracelet in brass. Why why would you pay $8 for these? What makes these worth $8? Oh, they have gold flecks in the balls. No thanks. I think I can stick that one out. Nobody wants it, especially not for people can't even sell this for $1 right now, Cher. That's what's so sad is they cannot even sell this stuff for $1. People are trying to give it away. Goodwills are saying we don't want it. I mean, it's getting bad out there. People don't want this shit. I mean, people are struggling to put food on the table, so there's that. So, let's see what the founder's message for February is today. Let's see if they put one up. Have they put one up? Nope. Learn to apply and grow, but we don't have a founder's message unless they put it on their YouTube channel. So let's go to their YouTube channel real quick. Doo, doo, doo. Okay, let's go to Paparazzi Accessories on YouTube and see if there's a founder's message. Nope. They're too busy doing Empower Me, Rip Me Off Pink. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so yeah, Erica Cole selling her house, her McMansion. The cachet line is still way overpriced. And the promotion this month for paparazzi is spend $75 and you'll get one piece of jewelry for free. Um, and you have to pay attention because once that free accessory sells out, you get stuck with whatever the next one is. So, yeah, that's what's so exciting. If you want more, okay, every $75 added to a qualifying order will trigger another free exclusive accessory, up to 10 per order. An order of 150, that's 2. Really? Can we not math at paparazzi? If you do 225, that's 3. If you do 300, that's 4. I mean, come on. I- Do you really think your consultants are that dumb? I mean, they're not, but if we need to math for them, there's a problem there. Okay. Even new consultants can grab some of the glitz in each VIP pack. Ugh. Get ready to shop and don't inventory load. Yeah, like that's not gonna happen. So yeah, give me the glitz. Catwalk cameo. So now they're starting the contest to walk the runway. So start encouraging people to join this shit show so you can walk the catwalk and have a Z collection piece modeled. But guess what? They don't name them after people anymore because if you quit, they take that name away and rename it. So, yeah, after Shelby quit, they just started naming them after stupid thesaurus words. I mean, right? So, like, they named the Z collection inquisitive, lavish, down to earth, mischievous, unconstrained, dignified, poised, insistent, open minded, effulgent, intrepid, pensive, elemental, and demure. That's just it's sad. So, oh yeah, they're probably exhausted. When you can buy a whole string of those gold flag beads at Michael's and make as many pair of those stupid dinky earrings as you want. Exactly. My old upline signed 6 new consultants last week. I feel so sorry. Lambs to the slaughter. That's the thing is, um, they're now telling people if you want it for the $5 price point, you can sign up with me and then buy what you want at the wholesale price, which is what the old retail price was. And that's the thing. That should honestly be the sales pitch. If you want paparazzi jewelry and accessories at the old retail price, you need to sign up to become a consultant so you can buy it at the old retail price. And then they ingrain into your brain that you have to buy more inventory than you will ever reasonably sell and enrich your uplines. So it's like paparazzi elites, they have no scruples. They have no moral compass, in my humble opinion. Hi, Erica. Let's see. Unconstrained makes me think of poo, as in my poop today was unconstrained. Which one's unconstrained? Where is it? Oh, looks like someone trying too hard to look fancy, too. So, yeah, you know, I call it the extinction burst. Pay attention to what your paparazzi elites are doing, okay? If you pay attention to what your paparazzi elites are doing, then you should know, hey, if your elites are doing, I mean, here's someone live right now. Bling it up. Let's see. She charges $3.95 for flat rate shipping. She is a black diamond. She is an elite. I don't know who this is. Should we watch? Let's see what she talks
Sold
about.
number 79. Isn't it pretty? The cat eye one?
Does
is that the one
anyone
you're
know
talking
who
about? The
this
one that's
is?
kind of like the stretched abstract heart? That's such a pretty one. I hear you, Tara. Well, she's probably telling you, go ahead and start working on your bin, girl. Go ahead and start getting your bin before you sweep. I love it. Listen, I think shopping is so much more fun when you're doing it with your best friend or your sister or your cousin or your sister cousin.
Sister, cousin.
I love it. I love it. Well, welcome in, Tara. We are so thrilled that you're here, honey. You are going to have a blast here.
Let's see if
you are
she
definitely
says
going to have
hi.
a blast here. Okay, let me get back to this. I'm going to show you 2 different sets. Both of these sets are one and dones. So bear with me. My desk is so full right now, y'all. It's so full. It needs to be out of here. Needs to be out of here. But this is a really pretty one. And I've only got one
There's a
left.
Roomba in the background
Only
sucking
got
up
one
all the lead
left.
dust.
And everything that Marie has told you about me that's bad is a complete lie.
I don't believe
I'm
that.
just kidding. It probably is the truth. I'm just kidding. I know she probably ain't said nothing bad about me. She's probably like, that is a crazy girl. You need to get on and watch her. Okay, this one is stunning in person. Y'all are going to be mad. Y'all are going to be mad. I can't help you. That's all I can tell you. Yes. This is going to be a silver marbled stone with clear crystals. And they have a little bit of an oil spill to them when you move them.
Oh, yes.
Look
We
at
gotta
that.
have the oil
Look
spill.
at that. Do y'all remember we had this in brown? This is, oh yeah, it's a stretch bracelet. Everybody just went, oh, she just put that on. Yes, it's a stretch bracelet. Look at that.
Okay, jelly snack. I couldn't agree with you more on that comment because I know she's from Michigan and she moved down to Tennessee and this is going to be me being real for a second and this is no, you know, I don't think she knows who she is. Okay, because she's constantly changing who she is to be who she's around. So, Melissa McCure, who was in paparazzi, who recently quit, was Crystal's direct upline. So Melissa McCure quit. Patty Shevlin is still there, but I haven't seen her in years. So she's just sitting back collecting whatever paycheck she can still collect. But I think she changed her accent to fit in with the paparazzi people because I don't know anyone from Michigan that speaks that way. Anyone? Anyone? So I think she's putting on an act. That's just me.
So now it's going to pick up whatever color it's on. See when it's on the black bust how these almost look like smoky quartz? Such a beautiful set. Great go-to. I love that darker silver color. It would be pretty with what I have on.
Not worth
Sold number
16
62.
bucks.
Sold number 62 for the set, and these are the free earrings that come with it. Even if she's not, look, not everybody can be a Georgia fan, Marie. So a beautiful charm bracelet is going to have all sorts of different.
And I can tell I paused,
right?
so I was trying to catch
Ashley,
up to
you
it.
got the rose gold one with all the different opalescent, bright pastels, right? I think that's the one you got. I can't remember her name. Anyway, look at this one. So this is going to be in brass, and it's going to have all of your different heart charms on it. And then look at this one. Look at this necklace.
Black diamond.
So see, you don't have to always do silver or gold. It doesn't have to have color to it. It can just be plain.
Years.
This is a lobster claw clasp bracelet. Two-piece set in brass, and I'm going to show you an angel wing bracelet as well that you could put on your other.
I'm going to turn her down just a little bit.
Sold number 88. Sold number 88. And if there's anybody here that likes brass, I'm waiting on Miss Carolyn to get in because she is.
I'm wondering if anyone's going to buy the brass thing. So we're on the live chat. So nobody's bought number 88 yet.
Oh, Miss Fayette, I'm so glad you love it, my friend.
She has 48 people watching right now.
Jewelry and how much you love it. I mean, I know y'all pick the pieces, but it does make me happy to know that you're happy with what you picked. Sold number 88. I have one set. Somebody grab it. Somebody grab it. And then look at this one.
I so want to type into the chat, thanks, I'll pass, but I don't want to. But so far, nobody has purchased anything from her yet.
To get me what? Y'all.
She mocking her husband right now? I don't get it.
Like a minion.
I got you 4,000 pieces of something.
Listen, Kenny said, man, I sure wish that $8 jewelry was around almost 32 years ago. And I said, for why? And he said, so that I wouldn't have had to spend so much money on you to get you to marry me. I'd have never married him if he'd have given me an $8 engagement ring. That's all I got to say about that.
$108
He said I could have bought a lot of $8 jewelry for $4,000. That ain't even funny. I mean, it's kind of funny. It's not funny. It's not funny at all.
Okay, I'm not really impressed with what's happening here right now because she's kind of being a bitch to her husband. So there's that. Okay, so yeah, I'm just saying, that's kind of crass and not nice. Okay, so let's go to any paparazzi elites for right now. Let's see. Let's type in elite consultant. Yeah, you're back from supper. How was it? Let's see, elite consultant paparazzi. Yeah. So just looking up paparazzi jewelry. Okay, paparazzi jewelry. Okay, so here's another person who was live yesterday. Um, so she's still trying to sell. And then here's somebody who was live a couple days ago. Again, walls of debt behind them. And then Amber's jewelry box. She was live 5 hours ago. And then here's somebody else who was live. It's just, I go through this and uh, it's it's kind of sad. And this person, who's Bubby Bling, I don't know who that is. I love these. Hi, I'm Lori, and I'm selling paparazzi jewelry, and here I am in my fake blue rhinestone necklace. So yeah, and then here's somebody else selling all their paparazzi wares. It's depressing. It is really depressing to me to see this. But yeah, so the Bling Boss is selling. I'm gonna look and see if the Bling Boss has caught wind of this real quick. So give me a second, and we will log in and take a look. So give me a minute, cause we are gonna take a look, the look of love. Okay. Do 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 do. Ding ding. There we go. Might help if I click things right. Veal cutlet with sauteed onions. Ooh, that sounds good. I'm gonna make Korean barbecue pad thai. That's what I'm gonna make today. Because I have it in the fridge and I use it up. Okay. So here's the bling bosses. Okay. So 9 hours ago, here we go. I'm a bit overwhelmed these days. So when my neighbors made an offer to buy our house, his wife gets house board. We are in the third house in 7 years they have purchased in the neighborhood. We finally said yes. We found our temporary home while we rebuild Florida and or Texas and get rid of these kids. Now we've got less than 3 weeks to get out. I'm excited, I'm nervous, I'm in awe of our return on this investment, but most importantly, I'm in awe of God and how he's orchestrated this entire process. Next month, 5 years ago, we closed on this home and I learned I miscarried baby number one. Building this home was because of my desire to become a mother and have a couple of babies. After 7 failed attempts, the laws changed. Our plans suddenly changed. Sometimes, although I know it was a blessing, it felt empty. Definitely experienced some emotional roller coasters from wanting Christmas decor to not wanting to think about Christmas. Understand real estate and values. Remember, I ran a mortgage department, blah, blah, blah. I've already read that part. So here she is, all excited. So she bought it for a little under 2 million and she's selling it for 3.3. And there you go. That's still crazy though. So I'm wondering if all of her leased vehicles are going back to the dealership. And if she's paying the break lease fee. Okay. I don't want to know how Monica talks to her family. I've seen how she talks to customers. That person is ugly inside and out. Um, Telling your current spouse that you have married them if the ring was cheap is wild. You know, I was so concerned when David and I were ring shopping. I was like, no, that's too big. I was like, can we get a lower grade diamond? That one's too much. David was like, no, it's okay. I'm like, no, we can pair back. And now I look at my ring and I look at my anniversary band. So here's my anniversary band, with sapphires and diamonds. And I wouldn't change anything for the world. I mean, I love my rings, all three of them. And I treasure them just as much as I treasure him. So it's kind of crazy. So my phone keeps buzzing, you guys. I think I have to go do a consultation for work. And I do. Damn it. Okay. Well, I gotta go to work. So thanks for hanging out with me, you guys. I gotta go up and do some stuff. So so I'm gonna go grab a mask and I'm gonna go do my hair and then I'm gonna go. So thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for gossiping with me. And I will see you guys this weekend. All right. So take care. Remember who you are. Be real, not perfect. And I will try to do the same. All right. Everyone, I've enjoyed spending time with you. Have a great evening. Take care. Bye.